Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. It is time for another unsolicited opinions about Beanie Babies. If you missed part 1, you actually don't have to watch part 1. You don't need it for any sort of context. This is just a video for me to, give my unsolicited opinions on Beanie Babies that I own. And we are going to start by getting right into it with Halo the Bear. Halo is an angel, obviously named after the cellophane halo that they have atop their head. They produce them in several colors. This is what cellophane fabric does when it's well loved. This is hopefully not going to be the fate of Monster High Iridescent, but aged cellophane, everybody. Aged cellophane. Gotta love it. It's kind of scary. Look at it peel. Look at it peel. That's sad. Oh, pobrecita. She comes out as a Christmas decoration because she's literally the Snow White color palette. So, kind of have to. There's a lot of dolphins in today's video, and we're going to go over them all together. We're going to start with the other SeaWorld Beanie Baby I have. This is Surf. Surf is the best dolphin out of the three of them. Don't tell the other two that I said that, but Surf is the favorite one because he's very fuzzy, and he just has this face that's like kind of smug and all-knowing, but also very innocent at the same time. He's just kind of like, look at him. He can get away with anything. Just absolutely adorable. Quality dolphin, 10 out of 10. This is Docs. Docs is another dolphin. Docs is a quintessential 2000s style, like, color guide with that flower print and the tie-dye blue on the top. I have no other notes for Docs. She's great. 10 out of 10. And then we have Clipper. Clipper is a Beanie Baby 2.0, so they have this weird little prosthetic butt thing here. Not prosthetic, but like it's a weird little butt button just embedded that the Beanie Baby 2.0s had because they wanted to compete with Webkinz for a bit. And I don't know why they did that. It's kind of a mistake. But yeah, we refer to him as Kipper because I don't like pronouncing the L. It's cuter. Sounds cuter. Much better. I get that they named him Clipper because there's a thing called a clipper ship, but we don't care. Naming conventions sometimes are kind of shitty for Beanie Babies. I think we can all admit that. Next is Float the Butterfly. Float is a non-binary icon. We love Float so much. Just a neon color palette that is absolutely unique and great, and everybody should have a Float in their lives. And out of the 4 Beanie Baby butterflies that exist, Float is the only one that convinced me to care about it. Because it's very bright and colorful and, like, cool. Just overall, again, a unique thing. Like, the other butterfly Beanie Babies that exist are like pastel or cutesy. Well, this is pastel and cutesy. Well, this is neon and cutesy, not pastel. But like the other ones are like pastel, fairy tale, realness, and this is just, I am the club kid drag queen that showed up on a bender comprised of slushies and a bag of sour gummy worms, and the slushies might have had a little bit of vodka in them, but we're having fun. That's the energy that Float has. We love Float. We love Float so much. This is great. It's great. Float is gender. This is my gender. In a nutshell, is Float. Float describes them perfectly. Next, in the tie-dye category, we have Peace Bear, who has several iterations, but this is one of the more recent-ish ones from, like, 2010. Yeah, there's not much else to say about Peace. It's just the difference is they have the purple Peace emblem now instead of the tie-dye one that they used to have. Not much else to say. It's a bear. It looks like its skin was made out of rainbow sherbet, which is making me crave rainbow sherbet. I'm sorry, buddy. I know that's kind of horrifying for you. For you. Next is Reefs. Reefs is a fish. Reefs is the same set as Docs, and Reefs has the same 2000s design, and Reefs has a little strand of Laguna's polypropylene sticking to him. Oh my god. Iridescent Laguna shed quite a bit during her unboxing, and I'm still dealing with the consequences of that. not great, but, you know, we love Reefs. We love Reefs. He's great. He's great. Everybody should appreciate him. Also from that set is Sunrise the Turtle. He is the most friend-shaped of the three. He is such a pretty green. It's like a spring green, but it's kind of neon-y at the same time, and we like it. We love it. We want some more of it. Another quality turtle from the Thai Beanie Baby company, and they can't make the turtles like they used to because the Beanie Boo turtles are absolutely terrifying, and I hate them with a burning passion. I'm sorry to the Beanie Boo stands out there, but the turtles are ugly, okay? The Beanie Boo turtles do not have any rights. Especially not compared to this guy. Especially not compared to Speedy or Peekaboo. Beanie Boo turtles have no rights, okay? This is Jabber. Jabber is a parrot. Jabber is very old. I don't remember if Jabber has a Happy Meal counterpart. He might. He actually might. I don't remember. If he does, let me know in the comments below, please. I know he has a Beanie Buddy. Jabber is also crazy expensive on eBay from what I hear, which is kind of bizarre because I got him from one of my older cousins' childhood collections. They just kind of gave him to me and were like, here you go, buddy, you can have him. And I'm like, yay! But yeah, we love Jabber. Jabber's a parrot, a scarlet macaw. He's great. I don't have anything else to say about him. His vibes are immaculate. You know who else's vibes are immaculate? This little dude. I don't remember his name, actually. I simply have been referring to him as Storky since I got him when I was, like, 10. And if his actual name is known, please let me know. I tried to do a bit of research before the video. I think it might have been Ibis. But that's not the name that he's been living as for any point in time in my household. Next is Crunch the Shark. Now, Crunch is quality little guy energy. He is a little dude. He is Peace Loops and Ascension edit core. He kind of has a floppy nose, which is a little funny. Like, is he a goblin shark or is he a great white? I don't know. I like to pretend that he's a hybrid of both. But you know, we love him. He's very floppy. He was the first shark, and he is probably one of the most memorable sharks. If he has a McDonald's counterpart, please let me know, because I would love to see it. I don't think he does, though. I know the Stingray counterpart does. I don't have Sting the Stingray. I would love to get Sting the Stingray, but Sting the Stingray goes for $99 on eBay, and that is too much money for a Beanie Baby, so I'm just not going to. Next is Pincer the Lobster. Pincer is very well loved, missing an antenna, and is very, very floppy, and is just missing legs. They did not design him to have any. Now, lobsters do actually have legs, but for some reason, Pincer doesn't. It's kind of funny. He's just kind of like, I don't need them. Good for you, buddy. Also, he is like the color of a cooked lobster, so presumably he's technically dead, which is very sad to think about. If he was a living lobster, he would look more like his boyfriend, Claude. Yes, that is actually the name that they gave him. It says it very faintly on his tag. Not spelled the same as Monster High, but, you know, we love him just the same. And he's got like a nice tie-dye, kind of rocky. Like, he's just very pretty in his simplicity. And I love Claude. He's a very cute little crab dude. He has a McDonald's Teeny Beanie counterpart, which I have somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is. I will find it some other time. But we love full-sized Claude anyways. He's great. He's floppy. He's a crab. He's amazing. There is another crab from Thai that uses the same body type, but I believe it's orange, and I don't know the name of it because I don't have it. Next, we have Opie, the octopus. Why would you name your octopus Opie? I don't know. Maybe it's pronounced Oppie, but that's a horrible name for it. They never made it exactly clear. I've always called it Opie because it's spelled O-P-I-E. But, you know, whatever. Naming conventions for these little dudes are kind of crazy, but Opie and Wiggly are the superior Beanie Baby octopuses. We went over Inky and Wiggly in the last video, and Inky is horrible. I think I've told you all that design philosophy-wise, but Opie and Wiggly are the best. Best two octopuses. And my favorite is Opie, because I've had Opie the longest. And I believe Opie also has an eye color variant that's like either red or orange. I have the blue eye color variant, but we love him. We love him. He's great. We are down the last 4 Beanie Babies, which means this part of the video, well, this part of the series is shorter than the first one. I know. I'm sorry. Kinda sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? This next quality friend. Hello, everybody. This is Maury the eel. Maury is unique. Very unique. Because he's a very long boy. Just love him. He's got little pectoral fins. His fabric is super soft despite having like the weird sublimation printing on it. This material, I don't know what this is. It's like a knitted material, but it's like kind of pleated tie-dye. And then it's also got like scale sparkles on it, which is kind of weird. It's interesting. Most of the beans like to fall towards the end of the tail. It's kind of cool. I had an English teacher in high school who was like deathly afraid of eels. If he ever saw this, I think he would be afraid. Sorry, buddy. These are interesting eyes for a Beanie Baby. They're very small, very beady. But unlike Wish, they aren't intimidating. Because they're eel eyes. And he's an eel. So he gets that valid excuse. His teeth are a little silly. Of course they are, though. They're teeth. Silly little twofers. I can stick my pinky in his mouth. Just, my pinky's getting eaten. I love him. He's just great. Okay? Like, this is one of my favorite Beanie Babies to ever exist. And I'm so happy that Maury does exist, because everybody should know the superiority that is Maury the email. The email? Maury the email? Angelfish, what the fuck? Why did I call him an email? He's an eel. I'm Englishing good today. Next, we have Goldie. Goldie is a goldfish. Goldie is also superior to everybody else here because Goldie has a McDonald's Happy Meal counterpart. We love Goldie. Goldie is cute. Goldie is very simplistic and beautiful and sleek and just a quality fish design. Very, very quality. We love Goldie. Goldie is great. Goldie is amazing. Goldie is just a solid orange color with simple, beady eyes, and we love her for it. And our last two are technically recolors of each other. First up, we have Bubbles. Bubbles is a fish. Bubbles does not have a McDonald's counterpart, unfortunately for him, despite being one that people tend to remember more than his counterpart. He does not have a McDonald's counterpart. Now, Bubbles is cute, bright yellow with a little black stripe. Kinda supposed to be a saltwater fish. Bubbles is the second, technically third fish that Beanie Babies ever released. Goldie was the first fish. Goldie was the first, but she expressly stated that in her poem that she lives in an aquarium, in a fish bowl. Bubbles was like, I live in the ocean. So he was the first saltwater fish. Congratulations, buddy. You're great. Now, Bubbles has a twin sibling named Coral. Coral has a McDonald's Happy Meal counterpart. Coral also has tie-dye fabric body, so no one of these fish ever looks exactly the same as each other, which is interesting. Coral is also kind of slightly larger than Bubbles. Ever so slightly. It's ever so slight. But, it's cute little fish. Short body, little heart-shaped fins. We love Coral. We love this design philosophy because it's just a very simple shape. You look at it and you're like, yeah, that's a fish. Very cute, little guy energy. We love. We stan. We admire this. This is perfect. And that's every Beanie Baby that I needed to get through. Which means that is all the time that I have to devote to this video. I know it's not my usual brand of stupidity. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I don't keep track of this shit. I do keep track of it. It's not my usual brand of stupidity. I'm playing it up for the camera. We all know that. Anyway, yeah, that is all the time that I have for this video. Thank you all so much for tuning into my shenanigans and just sitting through it. I know it's not a video that most people would find appealing, but you guys did. Those of you that clicked on this and sat all the way through it. Thank you. Thank you so much for putting up with me and humoring my insanity. I'm not actually insane. I'm not clinically insane. Can I say that? I don't know. But, yeah. That's all the time for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, which I don't know what it's going to be because my ADHD ass has not decided. We'll figure it out, though. Until then, bye-bye.